Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
We've been in business for 3 years, but this really started 42 years ago. When my son Ken was an infant, he had certain medical problems that were misdiagnosed actually, as celiac disease. And I began to bake gluten-free for him at that time, only I didn't know that it was gluten-free.
When my children started to teethe on foods they were eating biscuits and cookies, and they exhibited the same symptoms that I had when I was a baby. And Mom said she wasn't going to go through this again, and so she started to bake gluten-free for my children. She made English muffins and cookies, and what happened was actually my father had brought that to a client of his who has a health food store, and she thought that they were wonderful and would sell in her shop.
Everything is done in small batches with a lot of care and love. My grandchildren come and choose their food from this freezer. I never know which package they're going to get. So I often tell my customers, without any offense intended, I don't do this for you. I do this for somebody I love. And if you get the benefit of that too, that's great. The motivation for this product is my experience dining out in a local barbecue restaurant that makes the absolute best corn muffin. And I said to my husband, I can do this. And I have. This is cornbread made with my gluten-free flour blend. Gluten is a protein that's found in wheat, rye, barley, and oats because of cross-contamination in the field or in the processing. A cornbread is not in that list, but traditionally, wheat flour is added to the cornmeal to make the cornbread. What gluten does is hold things together. It's the protein that allows bread to expand and stretch, and it keeps the bread from crumbling. So we have to add things to make that happen. I'm going to take one of the cornbreads, put it on the baking sheet, and put it in the oven. 20 minutes is perfect. You're going to see that it comes out of the oven golden brown, top rises a little bit, comes up to a little point, might even have a little crack on the top. It's done. That signal means that the cornbread is ready to come out of the oven. It is beautiful. Everybody has a pizza party. I wanted my grandchildren to be able to have the same party and the same pizza, and they do. All you have to do is take it out of the freezer and put this pizza in the oven. It's about 12 minutes to the table. It's really excellent. This is a calzone. It's filled with a combination of 3 absolutely delicious cheeses. We have ricotta, parmesan, and mozzarella here. This will go in about 400 and maybe 15 minutes. We include our pizza sauce so that when it's baked, you have your sauce. All you need to do is throw a salad on the table and a dinner is ready. That buzzer means that the calzone is ready. We're going to cut the calzone so you can get an idea of how cheesy and delicious it is. Years ago, there were some people that were aware of celiac disease and gluten intolerances. It was rare to recognize the disease. Today, it is much more common and still underdiagnosed in this country.
More people are realizing that they need this kind of diet, and we hope that we're in the right spot and at the right time. On a weekly basis, we're delivering products to a very large freezer where we're storing, where our distributors pick up from there. We were picked up just maybe 6 months ago by a larger distributor who's taking the products around New England. We were also just recently picked up by the Whole Foods market on Long Island and in Manhattan. Mom does a great job handling the kitchen, you know, keeping everything organized, and it's my responsibility to handle more of the finances and the accounting, the growth of the business. Obviously, we're not going to be able to stay where we are forever, but we're doing the best we can with the space that we have right now.
These are our corn muffins, our cinnamon raisin English muffins, cinnamon raisin bagels, our Italian bread. This is our Sicilian pizza. This is our pizza. This is the pizza that we made today. This is obviously one that's already been frozen, and it's ready to go to the customer.
Working with Mom is great. I do get some kidding from my friends, you know, how I'm still either a mama's boy or I still have to ask my mom, you know, if I need a day off or something. But we do sometimes battle about decisions that need to be made. Most times it turns out that Mom is right.
That was terrific.
I just got another week's vacation.
There are very definite areas. Kenny never corrects my recipes. He may say it needs a little salt, a little sugar, but he lets me be the judge of the recipes. And he's definitely in charge of the business end of the business.